A dock worker strike is threatening America's Atlantic and Gulf ports tonight. And if you're looking for a safe harbor, there may not be one. If the walkout goes on for more than a few days, consumers could start feeling the impact. Here's CBS's Chris Van Cleve.
Just hours from a potential strike that could idle ports from Maine to Texas, Miranda Summer is once again worried about her trailer and storage business.
If the port's closed, that means that our drivers aren't working, our trucks are sitting, our warehouse employees aren't going to have freight to pull for much longer than a week.
Her warehouse holds goods from the Port of Baltimore, which is one of the 14 ports that could see longshoremen walk off the job at midnight. We first met Summer in April.
Would this normally be full of stuff?
Absolutely. And we would normally see people in and out picking and packing and loading up trucks.
When her business was nearly halted after the port was shut down for more than 2 months following the collapse of the Francis Scott Key Bridge.
I think this was our final week. We said, oh, we're getting everything back. We had ships coming in, and now it's just another hit.
Negotiations have been stalled for months, primarily over wage and automation concerns. At least 25,000 dock workers could strike, potentially impacting nearly half of the nation's imports and 68% of containerized exports.
There's a little bit of buffer in the supply chain, but if it goes on for longer than days and it goes for weeks, the consumer could feel an impact.
Businesses have been preparing for months, bringing in extra inventory.
People do not need to rush out to the grocery store and stockpile goods.
New York's governor urged calm.
Was this avoidable?
My job as the governor of the state of New York is to deal with the hands we're dealt. You prepare for it, you hope it doesn't hit, but when it does, you at least say, we were ready.
Now, negotiations continue, and late today, the group representing the ports says both sides exchanged counter proposals today that may bring them closer to a deal. The union for the longshoremen hasn't commented. That deadline remains midnight, Nora.
The purpose of today's event is to let people know that we fully anticipate there'll be a strike before midnight tonight here in the state of New York. This is a strike that is nationwide, from Maine to Texas. We anticipated this just like a storm. You prepare for it, you hope it doesn't hit, but when it does, you at least say, we were ready.
What? Man, listen here. I got to call the old lady and tell her to get some toilet paper, get some bread, some eggs, some steak. Man, I can't do another 2020, man. I can't do another 2020. Yeah, I can't do another 2020. I don't know about you. Get in your comments, man. Tell me. How's my TikTok shop going to TikTok shop? How am I going to get my products, man? How am I going to get my products, man?
Here we go again. I'm in Plano, Texas, at Sam's Club. While the U.S. is preparing for the dock workers to go on strike, all the water is flying off the shelf of Sam's Club. So, you want some water? I say you better go get it.
This is my local Target, and people are out stocking up and buying up everything because of that strike that's supposed to start tomorrow. So guys, you better get up and go out to your grocery store and start stocking up before everything is gone.